Good morning, wrestling fans. Happy Monday. Hope you all had an enjoyable weekend. I know I did. Well, what an awesome WrestleMania weekend it was. Both nights were incredible. Both nights were enjoyable to watch. Well, I'm here to give my thoughts on night two of SummerSlam. And night two was a lot more better than night one. It kicked off with the women's triple threat match for the women's world title, which featured Naomi versus Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley. Now, this was an awesome match to kick off night two of SummerSlam. Um, I thought all three women in this match put out a very good performance in the ring. Um, they did a great job in the match. Um, it was just a phenomenal match. But as predicted, Naomi picks up the win over Io Sky and Rhea Ripley and retains the uh, the women's world title. Now, the next match was the tag team TLC match, which featured 6 tag teams. This was a wild match. This was one of my favorite matches of the night. Um, this was an insane match, especially when you have ladders, tables, and chairs involved in a match like this. It's always a wild match. These 6 tag teams that were involved in this TLC match were all over the place. Inside the ring, outside the ring, you saw wrestlers jumping off ladders. You saw wrestlers get put through tables. Chairs were involved. This was a incredible and wild match. All 6 tag teams should be commended in the performance that they put on in this match. They gave everything in this match. Unbelievable. So all 6 tag teams should congratulate themselves on putting on a one hell of a TLC match. The Wyatt Six picks up the win in the tag team TLC match and retain the tag team titles. Next, we had the women's IC title, which featured Becky Lynch and Liv Valkyria. This was another great match that I enjoyed. I thought both Becky Lynch and Liv Valkyria put on a very good performance in the ring. Since it was a DQ match, weapons were involved in this match, and of course, both women utilized weapons in this match. And so I thought this was a great match. Great match. Both, like I said, both Becky Lynch and Liv Valkyria put on one hell of a match. And even had some interference from Bayley in this match. She got involved. And there was one point in the match that she picked up a crowbar. Becky Lynch tells Becky to hit Lyra with it, and Becky Lynch hesitates by doing so, but then she just drops the crowbar and goes right after Becky Lynch. You see Bayley and Becky Lynch starts beating her up, beating her at each other. But in the end, Becky Lynch picks up the win over Lyra Valkyria and retains the women's IC title. Like I said, despite the interference by Bayley, which I wasn't surprised of, this still was a great match. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it very much. So both women should be commended in their performance in that match on night 2 at SummerSlam. We had a steel cage match between Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. This was a decent good match. I didn't think it was a great match, but it was a decent good match. As predicted, Solo Sikoa's MFTs got involved in the match. So of course, Solo Sikoa picks up the win over Jacob Fatu and retains the United States Championship. So I thought this match was a decent, good match. I don't think it was a great match. I see better steel cage matches than the one I saw last night, but it was a decent match. We had a one-on-one match for the men's IC title, which featured Dominic Mysterio and AJ Styles. This was a pretty good match. I thought this was a very good match. I thought Dominic Mysterio, and AJ Styles put out a pretty good, decent performance in the ring. I have no complaints about this match. I thought it was a very good match. I enjoyed it. Dominic Mysterio picks up the win over AJ Styles and retains the men's IC title. And then last but not least, we had the main event. John Cena versus Cody Rhodes in a street fight for the undisputed WWE Championship. This was an incredible match. And I'll even go far as saying it was a classic match. This match was a hell of a lot better than their first match at WrestleMania 31. I mean, both Cody Rhodes and John Cena put on one hell of a performance. These men were going back and forth each other. Both men did use some weapons in the match, not many, but a couple. There was even some point that there was a point where the two of them went into the crowd and along the stage area where the stage set is. But both men put on one hell of a match in this match. One hell of a match. I mean, both John Cena and Cody Rhodes should be commended in their performance last night. And what I like about this match is there was no interference. Neither Cody Rhodes and John Cena took shortcuts in this match to win the match. It was a straight up one-on-one match. No cheating or nothing. So this was an incredible and phenomenal match. And I think it was considered as a classic match. But as I predicted in my live stream last Thursday, Cody Rhodes defeats John Cena, and once again is the undisputed WWE Championship. Undisputed champion. What I like about this match, you see John Cena and Cody Rhodes raise their hands in the ring, and then you see John Cena hand Cody Rhodes the championship. That's true class. So it looks like from here on out, we're going to see a Cena bare face until he ends his farewell tour in December. So I thought this was a great match, a phenomenal match. I like how Cena handed Cody Rhodes the championship. That's so true sportsmanship. And then you see Cody Rhodes leaving the ring, go up the ramp, and then you just see Cena just standing along, and the fans chant, "Thank you, Cena! Thank you, Cena!" And of course, you see Cena getting emotional a little bit by the chants, by the fans chanting that. And then all of a sudden, guess who returns? And I was absolutely shocked. I did not expect this. I didn't even thought about this happening. Because all I thought about was maybe The Rock might show up. There's always a possibility. But, and I didn't hear anything about this on social media. I mean, I guess WWE Creative must have kept this a tight secret. Because this was not mentioned at all. Well, Brock Lesnar is back in WWE because all you say is see John Cena stand in the ring alone. Then you hear Brock Lesnar's music pop. He comes out to the ring wearing his cowboy hat and stuff. Comes to the ring, steps to the ring. Cena goes after Brock Lesnar. Only Brock Lesnar F5s John Cena. And then with that, you see Cena laid out in the ring. Brock Lesnar then leaves the ring, and that's how night 2 of SummerSlam ended. Now, why is Brock Lesnar back? What's next for Brock Lesnar? I don't know. We have to wait and see what happens. Will Brock Lesnar have a match with John Cena at Clash in Paris at the end of the month? I don't know. We gotta wait and see what happens. And I would love to know how this came about bringing him back, because as you all know, he was named in that sexual harassment lawsuit against Vince McMahon. The sex trafficking allegations against Vince McMahon. So unless his name was dropped from the allegations, and that's why they decided to bring him back, I don't know. But anyway, he's back. Like I said, I didn't expect him to come back. I was absolutely stunned and shocked. I did not expect him. I didn't cross my mind about Brock Lesnar coming back to WWE, because it's been months since we last saw him. Months. I mean, I can't remember last time he was out of the program. I can't remember. So I was absolutely shocked that he came back. But overall, night 2 of SummerSlam was a very exciting show. It was enjoyable. It was a hell of a lot better than night 1. At least 10 times better than night 1. I hope you all enjoyed night 2 of this. Hope you all enjoyed night 2 of SummerSlam as well. Tomorrow night, it's the Raw after SummerSlam. And I'm sure tomorrow's Raw will be very exciting to watch. Probably Seth Rollins will be on Raw tomorrow night, I guess, to celebrate him cashing in his Money briefcase and becoming the World Heavyweight Championship. So he'll be on. Paul Heyman will be on. His 2-man Brock Lee and Brock Breaker will probably on. I don't know if any of the SmackDown talent will be on Raw tomorrow night, such as Cody Rhodes, but definitely the Raw talent will be on Raw tomorrow night. So it should be exciting. Raw after SummerSlam. I do believe, I'm not sure about this, but I think it's taking place at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. I'm not positive, but I think. So don't quote me on that. I think it's taking place at the Barclays Center, but I'm not sure. So should be exciting. Raw to SummerSlam. I'm planning on watching tonight on Raw. Should be exciting, so I'm looking forward to watching it tonight. Before I end this video, please, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to grow my channel with subscribers. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. That'd be greatly appreciated. Hope you have a great Monday to kick off your week.